Well, good morning all. I trust you enjoyed the little detour back to the Hallett Cove Conservation Park. Here we are. I just thought I'd do this little pathway through here. Just goes from Glenelg, from Brighton North through to Somerton Park along the path. We got past all the way through Adelaide. Can't go down here. If you look down here, got a beautiful park coming in from the beach down there as well. So it's a beautiful part of the world. So yeah, we're going to just walk along here a little way and get on to the beach. Well, Somerton Park Life Saving Club. This is where we left off last time. Beautiful. They really have done quite a beautiful job through here. There's a cafe over there. And I'm going to walk down there and along the beach at Somerton Park through to Glenelg and see how far we get. There will be some night footage of Glenelg in this clip because, you know, why wouldn't you do that? Particularly New Year's Eve, and just mostly square at night is beautiful. So you're going to see a bit of that as well. So, Somerton Park Beach. Lots of sand, it's quite a beautiful beach. This one, all of the beaches in Adelaide are beautiful as we've seen, but here we're getting the rocks are a constant part of this part of the world. This is Somerton Park Beach. We're going to head down to Glenelg. Always good to look back where you've been from. The headlands like that one and the very distant one behind. We've walked all through there. Why wouldn't you want to be down here today? Beautiful, isn't it? Well, this is my local beach. I'm about half an hour walk up that way. We've got the Broadway. Got the Broadway kiosk here that's always busy. Always the rocks along the foreshore. This is Glenelg Beach. We've got Holdfast Shores, Grand Hotel. This little part of this thing just here, a bit of local knowledge for you. You can only get through here in low tide. The water is right up to the rocks at night here, so you can only, but as you can see now, easily get through. This is Glenelg Beach. So we just wander down here, and then I'm going to go through to the night footage that I took of Glenelg. Then I'll catch up with you in a bit later. Before we get to the night footage, there's always an extra view, isn't there? So I'll just get a view of the beaches. Not the Glenelg Beach isn't the longest of beaches, but you know, it's where people come, particularly on New Year's Eve, which we'll see in a minute. Just watching the waves coming in there. Of course, we've got to do the jetty, and you start to see the Ferris wheel as well. Well, part of the Glenelg walk, of course, is Glenelg New Year's Eve. Here we are down at Holdfast Shores. People absolutely everywhere. We're having oysters at the oyster bar as you do. Of course, no Glenelg portion of the walk is complete without the crowd here for New Year's Eve, hey? It's about 9 o'clock, half hour before the fireworks. Nothing's complete without. Nobody's on the jetty because guess where the fireworks are going from? Well, I'm needing to do the Glenelg bit in a couple different spots because you've got to see Glenelg at night. This is mostly square. There's the town hall there with the clock all the way around. Beautiful, just going a little bit on those. The trees over there are beautiful, aren't they? Go out again. Jetty Road Glenelg down there. Tram comes all the way down here from Victoria Square in the city. And we've got the Grand Hotel there. Keep going around. We've got a bit of a fair happening in here at the moment. And once every year, we get the Ferris wheel come down. And that is a massive big part of Glenelg this time of year. It's right in a prime spot at the end of Jetty Road Glenelg. So the Ferris wheel's here. Jetty's over there. And we go through to there. Holdfast Shores, Arch of Remembrance is just there as well. Big Anzac Day, I think, happens here every year too. But no walk through this part of the world is complete without this night view. It's absolutely beautiful down here. Glenelg sparkles at night, it really, really does. Just sort of come down and show you this bit especially too. Need to get a close up of the trees, I reckon. Beautiful, isn't it? Adelaide sparkles in summer, it really, really does. And of course down here, won't go too close. We've got a little bit of a water feature thing happening down there, kids playing around in that too. But it is beautiful down here. Look at just a close-up view for you. Sorry, just keep finding views. We've got the Moseley over there, by the way. That's a bit of a drinking place on the beach. Glenelg Jetty. So I'll take you on in the daytime. Actually, I've probably already taken you on in the daytime at this point. Glenelg Jetty. And down there, Glenelg Beach. I'm just going to wander down that way now. Not as good on the camera. There's the Grand Hotel there. Ferris wheel. Giving out a lot on the beach. Mostly beach pub over there. Holdfast Shores over there. Jetty again. And the waves. Well, I trust you enjoyed that night footage of Moseley Square and New Year's Eve and everything. This is the Moseley, they've got this bit of a thing that happens every year down here on the foreshore around this time of year. There's the Ferris wheel. Let's head up to Moseley Square. You can get footage from here. Let's get a bit closer in. Moseley Square in the daytime. Always people down here. Car parking, by the way, can be a challenge down here, so you know what, tram line's just there from the city. Anzac Highway easy. So there we go. Beautiful palm trees. Grand Hotel just there. There's a bit of a Greek festival on at the moment over there. The ever-present Ferris wheel. Let's just go out a little bit. I'm out. The ever-present Ferris wheel. And let's go for a walk along the jetty just over there. Here we are at the end of the Glenelg jetty. Guys are jumping off there. This little bit here, there used to be a boat that went from Glenelg to Kangaroo Island. What a great idea that one would be. It's just to never take off. I don't think you could take your car over, and that was the problem. But here we are at the end of Glenelg jetty. Holdfast Shores over there. And the beach just runs out over there. Wonder what we're going to do when we get there. Well, I'll let you know. It's a bit of a secret. At the end of the Glenelg jetty, very, very developed along here. And as you can see, the water is so blue today. People fishing down here, so there must be some fish biting. And you can see down there, the water's really, really clear. So here we are at the end of Glenelg jetty. Really is Adelaide's summer playground down here. There's the beach coming from the Glenelg, Broadway kiosk down the end. Well and truly developed through here. And if you come over this side, yeah, we've got the Moseley Beach Club there. That's Moseley is actually a pub in the square here, where they set up this every summer. There's also beach volleyball happening over there as well. Glenelg Beach comes to the end over there. So I wonder what we're going to do. Get a closer view. And there's the Pier Hotel and Holdfast Shores down there. It's quite a beautiful setting here. Adelaide's playground. Just heading my way over. Playground down here. There's a slippery dip through there. And there we've got the beach house with its water slides, mini golf down there. and it used to be called Magic Mountain. Magic Mountain's gone and the beach house took over. We've also had the Glenelg Surf Lifesaving Club over there. Hey, where you all going? Seagulls ever present in Adelaide, so many of them. Every now and then you get one squawking at others. He's like a bully seagull and he's trying to keep all the space to himself. But there's quite a few down here. Well, I've run out of beach. This I'm right at the northern end of Glenelg Beach, and on the other side of here is the channel that goes through to the Holdfast Shores Marina, Padawalanga entrance. But I can't go any further here. You're thinking, what are we doing now? Well, we can't walk along the beach here, but there's something really trendy we're going to be able to do over here. I'll show you when I get there. Well, this is why we can't get through. So over here, Glenelg, and here, by the way, all these hotels, pier, Holdfast Shores, residential hotels, eateries. Of course, I'll show you them in a second. Over there we've got the beach, Glenelg Jetty, all that. This is the Padawalanga. Can't get through there. What we're going to do though, we're going to hug the water. And I'll show you how we do that by going across and around, and we'll end up on that pier over there. So stay for this. Those who've been to Glenelg know this, but those of you who haven't, this is quite pretty down here. Again, Padawalanga, no way in the world can get through there. We are going to end up at the beach over there though. You ready for this? Round we go. Boats, 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 boats. Let's go over here first. Eateries down there. Food, food, food. Not sure how. In summer, flat strap. In winter months, not so much. Everyone's got an umbrella. So we're going to go down that walkway over here. And then we're going to follow that building down the end there. Going to walk across there. And then going to walk down here. Across the weir. Now my apologies, the weir's getting really developed at the moment, so we can't quite see it. Can't get through those houses there, unfortunately. We're just going to go the street the other side of those houses, head to the beach over there. But just have a look at this, and obviously, you know, you see how the other half live. That blue boat down there, by the way, that's the boat that we saw the other night. Actually takes people out on tours. But yeah, how the other half live. Thought I'd get the view from the other end. Obviously can't go down there. Entrance is just there. Houses over there, Glenelg North. Holdfast Shores. And over a bridge just there. I'll take you back over that one in a minute. Yeah, I've just gone through the weir, just here, the temporary thing at the moment. This is where boats can come through, come in from the ocean. And as you can see here, can't hug the shoreline here. Unfortunately, there's no way in the world I can get through there, so we're just going to go to the road just the other side and get back to West Beach that way. Okay, just walk down that road there. It's just the other side of those houses there. Over the other side, Holdfast Shores from the other side, and there is a little bit of a wharf just through here, so we're going to hug the coastline and then walkway there and on to West Beach. Well, true to form, we're doing the beaches of Adelaide, so we're going right to the very end here. There we go, and we'll sneak around. And we're going to walk down to the boat ramp down the end there. West Beach, what an original name for a beach, because we're out of the west of Adelaide here. Again, just the waves, people swimming down here. We've still got the developing happening up here. Houses, houses, houses. And over there, Holdfast Shores. Alright, so yeah, we're just going to head down to the bottom there. Well, here we are at the end of West Beach. I think that there's a pathway there. I know that car park. We're going to come down, so we're going to make our start next time. Oh, I didn't know what happened. Looks like the beach just goes under the bridge here, which is pretty good. And through there I can just see the new Oyster Beach, the surf life saving club. It's such beautiful down there. Go back down this way. And you can see Glenelg from the other end. Hey? West Beach. Now, the walk's not over. Yes, we are walking back, but it's not over. There's a couple of little things to show you yet. You know what it's like on the last day of a holiday and you think, oh, we just need to get back. No. What? No. Why would you deprive yourself of that? No, there's always adventures on the way back from things. Even if you're flying, you know, just enjoy every day. But yeah, this is where we'll head off from it next time. We're going to leave West Beach because we're going to walk back a different way. Why wouldn't you? It just involves walking up that path there, not far from the end here, walking up this path down a bit of a road, and I'll show you what's coming up next. Well, if you feel like doing a bit of a loop, I actually do my place around the Padawalanga, which we're looking at now. This is the river that goes down to that boatway down the bottom there. I'll show you some footage a bit further down too. You can do Padawalanga one way and West Beach the other. A bit of a loop if you want to shake things up a bit. Absolutely beautiful through here. I can walk around this lake and get back to my place in about 2 hours. Just over there, by the way, is the airport. Just through there. Well, here we are down the other end of the Padawalanga. The King Street Bridge, just there. Yeah, how the other half live again. I'm never going to have one of these. I don't think I actually want one, to be honest with you. Too much effort. And just goes all the way around to the weir, which I showed you before. So this is kind of what the southern end of the Padawalanga. Just nice walking through here though, hey? Just over there, do you remember the Buffalo restaurant? That's where that used to be over there. Not sure what they're doing there actually. I think they're going to extend the wall. I'm not sure what they're doing in that bit. Creepy little playground here, by the way. Together with bouncy bits that you can bounce up and down on. That building there, that round one, there used to be a revolving restaurant at the top of that. So the thing used to revolve once an hour around. Obviously it's not that now, but yeah, the revolving restaurant was a bit of a icon. Collie Reserve. Holdfast Shores over there. And this little roundabout here, the end of Anzac Highway, goes all the way through to the city there. No walk down here is complete without going over the marina pier. That walk that gets you across a bit of a road. Well, we've done the beach bit. Let's go back along the walk, coastal walk just here. There's the two paths. Bikes, people, dogs all come down here. Goes all the way through back to the Broadway kiosk, so I'm going to wander along here. Beautiful day. I've done this walk many, many times. In fact, I did it last night. But yeah. A feature down here is apart from the beach of course, is the grass. So it's always green. Talk about craftsmanship, whoever does these lawns, look at that edge. Look how good that edge is all the way down there. How long would it take you to do that? Every 2 weeks, I reckon. Trees always present. And we got the Broadway kiosk down the end. Well, that was a long walk today. Somerton Park to West Beach through Glenelg. Thanks for joining me on this video. It's been done over a few days actually. But here I am back at Somerton Park. I'm going to pick it up at West Beach next time. So thanks for joining me today. It's been fun.